Hi, it's Sue. Welcome back to my craft desk where I am working on little clusters. And these are clusters to add to pages in my journals. Just what I need, more ephemera, right? I'm already busy filling a book with the ephemera that I had, but I couldn't resist these. They're little pieces and I love just playing around with scraps, as you know. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and share. So I hope you're well. Hope you're getting ready for a nice weekend. The weekend is here. It's Saturday here as I'm filming this, and we're getting ready for a trip down to Sydney. Okay, so here what I've done, I've used some of the alphabets that I have. Remember when we were scrapbooking, we used alphabets on pages? You always end up with lots of odd things like the Z's, look. A P or a D, whichever way you put it. I think I've taken it as a P. And I thought, well, I'm going to start using them. They make quite nice decorations for a page, and I've kept it really simple. I've just added them so far to book page. And it's a foreign book page, so there's no chance of anything too horrible, unless of course you happen to be, I think in this case, German. But it shouldn't be. It's a so these are tiny, but I thought they were good. They're chipboard alphas, good to use. So that was one set. And then these, I've done two groups of these. And these literally are just little pieces to pop onto a page. And I've used scraps of all sorts. I've got a ticket there, punch outs, numbers, some of my mark making paper. That's some vellum that's been stamped. And obviously, I mean, that could go on a page and just be decoration, or even if I put it onto something a bit stiffer, it could be a tuck spot. You know, they're just bits, aren't they? Bits to have around. And I've used some of all sorts, bits of thread, definitely scrappy bits. So this one I was playing, I got some rub-ons that rubbed onto fabric, and I thought, well, I've got to try that. So I rubbed this rose onto this bit of very loose weave fabric and then stitched around before fraying, and I'm happy with that. I like how that's turned out. Yeah, just bits. More of the same. This one I think I intend to put this way, perhaps. Doesn't really matter, can go any which way. Labels, vellum, book page, scrappy offcuts. Here's another one, some stamping. Just bits. And they were all sort of neutrals. These ones, same sort of thing, only I've used a few more colours in this one. So this one predominantly is blues. And I've added fabric, literally all sorts of everything. Some of this is gel plate, bits of old design paper. There's some of my painty papers, more vellum onto fabric, just a bit of cheesecloth. And this was onto black card. And yeah, I love them. I think they're just, you know, you could play for hours putting these together. Just emptying your scrap box. Look, here's my scrap box. It started off in a small box. It's now gone to that size, A4 size. Yeah, that's another one. And there's another one. Just bits and bobs. So that's what I've done. And I've got a few more on my desk here ready to go. So I've been playing around. And I've got all my scrappy bits, like I have my big scrap box. And then this box is full of all my scraps of gel printing, mark making, all of that sort of thing. I sorted it out into bundles. We'll see how long I keep that tidy, probably not that long. But for now, it's easier to find things when they're like that. Oh yeah, I added some here. Okay, so for this bundle, I thought, this cluster, I've got some of my gel print. It's a bit of digital. And I've punched a heart so you see the colour through. A little bit of tissue that I've stamped on. More gel. A bird. And a little label. Excuse me a moment. Sorry about that. That was my friend phoning me. I was telling her that when I went in to do my grocery shop the other day, I went into what we call here the reject shop. Australians will know it. It's kind of like, you know, it's a variety store, a bit like the old $2 shops. And in there they had these straw bunnies ready for Easter. Oh my goodness, you should have seen them. They were gorgeous. And I couldn't resist. I had to have one. I thought, oh, my husband will be, oh my God, here's another piece of rubbish she's brought in. But he didn't. He really liked it. And it stands about, well, I don't know, about that tall, about a foot, perhaps a bit more. It's downstairs. Next time I think I'll take a picture of it and show you. And he's dressed like Peter Rabbit, got a blue jacket on, a little bow tie, very pretty, and on his back he's got a little raffia backpack, and in there he's got a little bunch of violets and some white like baby's breath. Absolutely gorgeous. And they were only $15. I couldn't believe it. So I came home with mine, sent a picture to my friend who said, oh my goodness, did they have loads? I want one. So she went in today, she picked up one for herself, and she'd already shown her friend who said, I have to have one. So apparently her friend went in, she bought one exactly the same, but she also bought two of the slightly larger ones that were like Ma and Pa bunny. It's hilarious. So she was just telling me about that. Okay, that's the blue one. I'll go on and do the others. I'll be right back. Okay, it's all happening here. That was while she just came in to let me know that he was going down to feed the sheep. So I like to go with him. We go down, just check them over before all away. Right. Ooh. Which one do I want? I think it's got to be this one, hasn't it? But what I'll do, I'll just put a little bit of glue at the very top, and then you can flick it. So I just add all these pieces, run a bit of a stitch line across the top. And I mean, literally, you can add anything. Just look to see. These are my scrappy bits of fabric. Perfect. We might add a bit of that. And we'll add it with a staple. There we go. So that's another one, that's 2. And then I've got these pieces, which is painted papers. Piece over. Yeah. Okay. So as you can see, anything goes. And you know, you can literally get a little stash quite quickly, which is good. And I mean, you could glue it all down, but I quite like it loose. And this one, I'm going to glue this one all over, I think, because it's just a piece cut from a book page. So I might add that like that, which will sort of glue these pieces. Well, it's just the top, that's fine. So that's that one, and I'll stitch across the top of that one. And then I have this one, a smaller one, and I've got a bit of corrugated paper. And then I'll just layer up scraps. Using up all sorts of odd pieces. It's got a butterfly. Okay. So you stagger them, that way you get to see bits of everything. It's literally just a border from an old book. And here you could stamp across there, or oops. There we go, that's that one. And then the last one is, again, a bit more neutral. And I've got this, which is, I think, that's like kitchen paper. Unbleached kitchen paper, I believe. So I was thinking something like this. I've got anything else I could add? Yeah. Okay. And then again, this is just taken from a book. It's a black and white image that could be coloured. You know, if I'm feel like doing a bit of colouring. Oops. And this is a piece that is just stamped to the margin of a book page. Okay, I'm going to go and stitch these and I will show you them complete. Won't be a sec. Okay, so there we go. I've stitched them all across the top, and I've left some threads, but goodness knows whether they'll stay. Okay, yeah, I'm quite pleased with how they turned out. It just, you know, you just don't have to throw away all of these scraps. They can be used. I mean, just adding a few together, you know, with a bit of fabric, whatever. I was thinking lace as well would be nice on some of these. Anyway, so that's what I was fiddling around with today. I just had a little bit of spare time, so I thought that's what I'd do. Okay, I'm away, and thank you so much as always for taking the time to stop by, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye for now.